Here now is Cam Little out to get us started.
And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. There he goes, Julian Edelman. He's past the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. It's a kickoff return of 94 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon.
Points count the same no matter who scores them, but it feels like there's something extra when you get them the non-traditional way. From your special teams, an extra bounce for your squad.
And now the Chiefs making the decision that they're going to go for two. They'll try and run it here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And you talk about coming out and making a statement. Not only do you return the thing to the house, you go for two and get it.
And how about how the rules have changed starting with the 2015 season where you could go for two from the 2-yard line instead of kicking it from the 15? We thought that would promote more aggressiveness. We saw it right there.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Now we see the first throw of the ball game, and he's got it complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And now it's 3rd and 4. Now here's Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A good game. That's now 31 yards combined. On those last two plays.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good. That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolded.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, they got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Gonna let this thing go deep for Gates. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Antonio Gates, 44 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
I know this is a rough, rugged game played by really, really tough guys. But that throw, absolutely lovely. What a deep ball by the quarterback.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is in to make it 16-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And Charles, he's a rookie. He's put it on the ground once, maybe defensively. Now they're saying, okay, we can get this young buck to cough it up 2, 3 times. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, they do tend to zero in on the young runners because once one comes out, as you noted, you think there's an opportunity for more. This is where you have to get with that guy and say, all right, they're going to come after you, but we believe in your talents. Take care of the football, and let's go.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, 21 yards. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards. $16-0. That's the score after one on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. Now a first carry for their fullback, as they've got it with a first down coming up. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
And there's the pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That is caught and in for the Chiefs touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs get a bit closer. Those are the touchdowns that aren't just scored on Sundays or on Monday. Those are the ones that are scored during the week because they had that preparation and a great route run.
Oh, I love that observation, because you don't just roll out on game day and say, okay, go run this route and let's get it done. That means exactly what you said. The practice had to occur beforehand, which led to the timing, which led to the touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and that trims the lead down to 9. And he's loose again. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, a little risk, a little trickeration on that return, but hey, the payoff, a touchdown.
And because this is the NFL, no band on the field, no trombone guy getting trampled going into the end zone. But how about how they got it done and turned it into a touchdown?
And that's one of those things where if that's a fumble on a lateral, the coach is angry. But if it works and you get in the end zone, it's a pat on the back, right?
It's something you have to do. You got to try it, try and get it done, and make sure you give yourself every chance to find a way to score.
And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. So once again, the Chiefs electing to go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's got it. So they decide to still go for it even after the 5-yard penalty. And they convert. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Mahomes.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Mahomes now to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's pulled in at the 32.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because
shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
He's going to look deep for Edelman. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Julian Edelman. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air.
And the Chiefs continue to pull away here in this first half.
That drive was quick and impressive. Almost like they had somewhere else they needed to be after the game.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. To throw, McNabb. And this is going to be intercepted. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
And now here comes Kansas City.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Mahomes going to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one. Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Edelman set to return. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Now a first down throw. McNabb escaping the pressure right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. Jaden Reed in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Chiefs would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively. A disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
They're going to try and run, and he is into the end zone, so they get two more on the board here just before halftime.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
All right, Brandon, back to you, too, in just a bit. But first, welcome everyone to downtown Orlando and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Second half begins with a run by Robinson.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, second down.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. High throw, but the catch is made. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to...
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is taken at about the 14.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD. And now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Julio Jones. A touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air.
And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And when you're thinking about your opening drive in the 3rd quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, just sitting back in my chair, let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now 2nd and 3.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
That's caught down the field by Palmer.
It's a big play there for the Chiefs. 44 yards. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27. They go play fake. Mahomes. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's Joshua Williams with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Ready? Rambo 80. You got nothing. Ready, go.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. McNabb's throw here into the hands of Jones.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, it's McNabb.
There he is again, another catch for Julio Jones.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 yards for number 11. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Second and 6.
They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Out of the gun, McNabb.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
I'd have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a first down there to the tight end.
A play fake. Now McNabb. That's going to be caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Here we go now as they will again try for 2. From the gun, here's McNabb. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Fighting his way through contact. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Now, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team.